nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found.
Hey everybody, it's Mickey, and in today's video we are doing spring prep. You know, all those little things that you do to get yourself, your home, and your family ready for spring. So if you are new here, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home. So I always like to try to work from a list whenever I feel like I have a ton of stuff to get done. I think it's just, good for my brain to dump everything out on paper and organize it and try to get done as much as I can. On the list for today is I have to remove the winter decor, to complete the guest room, which I've been working on now for about a week or so. I have a Deco Crated Easter box that I want to open up and see what's inside. I'm going to be moving some chairs around in my living room and family room. I want to do make some spring wreaths for my hallway. I have a vase I want to put together for someplace in the house. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it just yet. And I'd love to start on baking cookies for Easter. I usually start a couple weeks in advance, so I have a bunch of cookies to, have on hand for Easter Sunday with dinner and to, send home with the kids. So that is our list for today. We're going to see how much of this we can actually get done. So the first thing I did this morning, I needed my husband's help with. I decided to move around some furniture here in the house, specifically in my family room and living room. So the gray chair that I used to have in my family room, I really loved it. I sat in it all the time, but the family had always complained that it wasn't very comfortable for them. So we decided to move that chair into the living room, which I'll show you in just a minute, and move these two chairs that I've had for years and love here in the family room. Now, not only did it add a little bit more seating space, these chairs are really comfortable and they also brighten up the room a bit. And they're plaid, and if you know me, you know that plaid is my favorite color. It doesn't even matter what kind it is, I just always have loved plaid. My living room is the first room off to the right as you come in the front door. Now, we really don't use this room much day to day, but it's always in use during the holidays as like an extension of the dining room. This is where we moved the gray chair, and I think it really looks great in here. The wood frame of this chair matches all the other wood pieces in the room, so it really does fit in nicely. Now, this is a spot that I always sit when I talk on the phone, so I will still get to sit in my favorite chair. It's really funny how moving a few pieces around your house can give you a whole different perspective on a space. So my first spring project that I wanted to do today was to get this room ready to be our guest room. Now, some of you may have remembered that my daughter Rebecca moved away in February to start her new job. She had graduated from college in December and just started her new job a few weeks ago. And this was her room. This was her room from the time she was in middle school until she graduated from college. So I've taken the last 2 weeks to go through all of the things that she left behind. She told me, Mom, whatever you don't want, feel free to donate. So I was able to donate about 5 or 6 bags full of things. She has pretty much been the same size since she was in middle school. So she had a lot of things. So I was able to donate a bunch of clothes, so many books, and a lot of coats. And I was really happy just to, let all those things go to help somebody that could really put it to good use. It did take me a little while to go through everything, and I've probably saved way more than I should have, but like up on The dresser here, I have a bunch of canvases that Rebecca had painted. Underneath the bed here, I have, maybe I'll pull them out and show them to you in a little while, but I have those, you know, under the bed boxes that are full of American Girl dolls. I also put together all of her Harry Potter books, which we were a big Harry Potter family throughout the years. We were, you know, one of those crazy families that would go and wait for the new book releases, you know, at midnight. I was able to gather those all together, put them up here on this bookcase. I have all of our Mr. Rogers books over here, you know, and a couple pictures of Rebecca throughout the years. So this was a really fun project to do, and now it's just time to work on the bed. We had a new mattress delivered, and I have washed up all of the linens and everything, so I'm going to put the bed together and I'll show you what the room looks like when it's all done. And this is the bed all done. I think it looks so beautiful. You know, this bedroom set is really old. This was my bedroom set when I was a little girl, and it has gone to probably, I want to say 2 or 3 other family members, and I am so happy that it came to live back at my house. Like I said, this was Rebecca's room from the time she was in middle school until she graduated from college, and I'm just really happy with the way it looks. I've always been a big fan of white bedding. I just think that it looks so clean and cozy, and it can go in pretty much any room. I've always liked to do like a light solid colored coverlet quilt, and then add the color with the bedding at the foot and the pillows. This bedding I got at Pottery Barn. I just thought it was so beautiful. I don't usually shop Pottery Barn, but I had come across this set online, and I love that it had a mixture of the gray, white, and tan, which I thought would be perfect. It can go in pretty much any bedroom in our house. And I really like that it had the Euro sham and the regular pillow shams. I just like the way that looks, you know, especially in a guest room that the bed is going to be made pretty much all the time. So there's not that big hassle with, you know, every day making the bed and adding in all these pillows, because I know I like me some pillows. This white quilt I just got on Amazon. I usually always get the solid color bedding on Amazon because it's very reasonably priced, so you know, it doesn't really bother me if after a year or so, you know, replacing it if it gets a little dingy. I also got this pillow cover on Amazon. These buffalo checked pillow covers are some of my favorite. I have a bunch of them in the house. I have them, you know, the red and black ones at Christmas time, the black and white ones I have in my bedroom, and I really love the little pom-poms on the side of this pillow. I just think it looks so cute. So I am really happy with the way this room turned out. Now I still have a couple things that I need to get. Like I need to get a lamp for this dresser over here, and I'm gonna need some rugs, but you know, I'm not in a huge hurry. I'm just gonna wait and see what I can, you know, come across. I'll probably just get a couple rugs from Target, and probably I'm going to be looking for some lamps at Home Goods. They usually have some really pretty ones. So this room will be put to good use, especially in the next couple weeks. We have a family wedding coming up, and all the kids will be coming home for it. So I'm glad that it is all put together. And so this is a big project crossed off my list. I wanted to open up my Easter Deco Crated box. If you're unfamiliar with Deco Crated, they are a quarterly home decor subscription box that you get 4 times a year, and they also have specialty boxes that come out for, you know, some of the more major holidays like Christmas and Halloween and Easter, and I think there's a couple more that come out during the year. But I had gotten it last week. I just kind of popped it open to take a look at the little booklet inside, but I wanted to see what was inside, and I thought I would show you guys as well. So I wanted to point out too, so I am up in the guest room right now, and if you guys hear like howling in the background, it's not that my house is haunted. It is so windy today. I think I woke up this morning and it was 28 degrees, and I'm filming this on, I think it's March 29th. So that's how cold it is in Virginia in the springtime. So let me get this box opened and get everything out so you can see what's inside. So this is everything in the Easter Deco Crated box, and I just have to say I really love this sign. I just think it is so cute. I'm going to try to work it into, you know, those holiday wreaths that I do in my foyer, you know, for all the seasons. It's really simple. It's just a sweet little wooden sign that's white with some black lettering on it, and this would be really perfect for like the middle of one of the wreaths. The other thing I thought was really sweet was this little bunny. She's so cute. She has a little tan bottom there and holding a little pink Easter egg. Deco Crated really does a nice job. Even on the bottom here, they have those little protector pads so that if you put it on, you know, a piece of furniture, it definitely is not gonna scratch. But she's really sweet. You know, I have a lot of bunnies throughout my house anyway, all year long, and this one is so cute. She might actually find a little spot here in the guest room. They always do a little art piece, and I think this one is just beautiful. The one side is just full of really decorated Easter eggs, and the other side says Happy Easter with little bunny ears poking out there. I just think that is really adorable. And then this little wooden egg, I'm really honestly not too crazy about the design on this side, but this side is pretty awesome. I can probably do a little DIY on the back of here with my Cricut, so I'm gonna have to think of something really cute to put back there. I love when they include a tray. This one is really beautiful. I love the little bit of a darker wood. I just think it looks so pretty with the dark black metal handles. Now this can go so many places. I think I might try to put this on the little table in my kitchen, but who knows, we'll see where it's going to end up. But it's just a perfect little size. This can even go like on the back of your counter in the bathroom with some really pretty soaps and candles in it. So I'm gonna do some thinking on this, and we're gonna see where it's gonna pop up. And also, they always include some type of table linen or pillowcase, and this time it's this little lumbar pillow, which is blue and white dots on one side, and it's just plain on the other one. So this virtually can go in any room in anyone's home. And if you ever get confused on what size pillow that you need, on the inside they have a little tag on there that'll tell you exactly the size of the pillowcase, so you can order a filler to go inside. And like Amazon has so many different ones, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. So that is everything that came in the Easter Deco Crated box. I really love these little boxes. They're perfect. They come at the perfect time when you're just about to, you know, start decorating for the holiday, and it helps you to get a little motivated, because everybody likes to get just a couple new pieces to decorate with, and this way it all comes to you, it's all coordinated, and it looks so pretty together. I will be sure to leave a promo code for you and some links to Deco Crated down in the description box. I have been looking for a bottleneck vase for a while. I just haven't seen one out in the world that was like the right color or the right size for what I wanted, so I ended up ordering this one on Amazon. I picked up some of my favorite lamb's ear from Hobby Lobby. I really do think that they have the most realistic lamb's ear that I have come across so far. I'm going to use some of this jute twine to wrap around the neck of the vase just to give it, you know, a more distinctive look. And then I have a bag full of those wooden beads that I usually use to make the farmhouse garlands that you see all over my house, but I'm going to be using this as a filler for the base of the vase so that you don't see the ends of the greenery. I really like the simplicity of pieces like this. They're very neutral, they're very simple, and I can put this arrangement in pretty much any room of my home. I found that as time goes on, I am so much less fussy about the things in my house. I just want things to be simple and easy. I ended up using just 3 stems in this vase. I really think that it is so beautiful, and for now I just have it sitting on my coffee table in the living room. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it just yet, but I really love the way that it came out, and you never know, you might see a couple more of these around the house because I think they are just so simple and perfect. So on my list for spring is to finally take down my winter decor. So it is always a little bit sad for me because I really love fall and winter. They are my absolute favorite seasons of the year. I just love the colors of the season. You know, I love pine cones and snowflakes and all those things. And this year I really loved my decor here in the foyer. I loved this ribbon that I found at the at-home store. Ice skates and snowflakes, but I think it's really time. So I'm going to be taking down these wreaths. I have a couple ideas on what I'm going to be doing in here. I'm keeping it really simple and very neutral. That way, if I wanted to, I can have it come all the way through the summer. So again, I'm going to be keeping everything really neutral, and I went to the at-home store today because I was looking for a lamb's ear wreath for my cabinet over here because I really loved this kind of whitewashed pine wreath that I got from, I think I got from the Decor Steals box, the winter box. So I was looking for something like that, and I came across this wreath. It was $39, which is a little more than I would normally spend, but I loved it. I thought it was a very balanced wreath, and it had, you know, just a few little spring berries in it, and I love the dusted green color. So I may just add a big fluffy bow to it without, you know, adding any flowers. I'm going to see what it looks like once I have it up. I get asked all the time how I hang the wreaths on my cabinet here. So on the inside the door, I have a command hook upside down, and I use jute twine attached to the wreath and fed all the way down, and then I just tie it with a good old-fashioned Boy Scout knot to keep everything in place. This makes it super simple to switch out the wreaths for the season. The wreath is up, it looks great. I'm going to leave it as is for now without adding anything to it until I get my other wreaths completed, which I'm probably going to do on another day. Although I was a little bit sad about taking down my winter decor, as I'm adding new things to the house, I'm getting really excited for the season and looking forward to all the beauty that spring brings. So let's see how we did on our list so far today. So to remove the winter decor, I did a lot of it, but you know, I have it in almost every room, at least in our first floor. So I still have a few things to take away from the kitchen and the dining room. We did complete the guest room, which is awesome. I went through our Easter box. I switched out our den chairs and living room chairs, and I put together our spring vase. So the only thing I have left to do is the spring wreaths and to start on cookies for Easter. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me while I brought a little bit of spring into the house. The full spring home tour will be up in about a week, so be sure to check back then. Join our communities over on Facebook and Instagram at My Bashful Life, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you all back as part of our YouTube family. So until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, be kind to each other, stay safe, and I will see you again soon. Bye.